Annie and welcome to my YouTube channel. So as you know by the title, this is my birth and labour story. I wish I got the guts to film the whole thing and decide to do a YouTube channel a long time ago, but it definitely was quite nerve-wracking to start. I've always wanted to do something like this, but I just never had the guts or to do it. But I thought, now we're in lockdown again and I've got the most beautiful baby girl, I just feel like it's time to share my story and to share my little princess. And yeah, sorry, she's down there, so if I keep looking away, she's down there. I will introduce you to her in a minute. So yeah, story starts. So I was quite lucky. I had a really good pregnancy. I loved being pregnant, and like even now I look down and I'm like, I miss my bump. It was just, it's the craziest thing. Like, but you would think you wouldn't miss it, but I miss it so much, not being down there and being like, oh my God, and feeling that movement. Like, it's so magical, the feeling of growing. Sorry, remote control in the background, move that. The magical feeling of carrying and creating life is just incredible. But yeah, I had a little baby girl. She came 4 days early. So I'll start with what I started to feel and everything like that. Like, I'm one of the people that didn't get Braxton Hicks. I didn't get any of them feelings whatsoever. I literally was trying to get her out as well. So I was like, if she was a week early, that would be like really good. So I was like trying to bounce on my ball, drink raspberry leaf tea. I did squats. But do you know what? I didn't do squats till the day she came. I thought, right, I'm gonna get on that ball, bounce, drink raspberry leaf tea, and do 20 squats. And no joke, I did 20 squats. And that afternoon, I would say about 4 o'clock, my contractions started. And I didn't know what was happening, because it was obviously 4 days early. I didn't know what to expect. So I was having them, they were quite irregular. I'll insert a clip of my contractions so you can sort of see how they were, because sometimes they could be like every 5 minutes, then go to every 3, and then I wouldn't have one for like 20 minutes. So it was quite random and sporadic. But yeah, it was crazy. So I was going through all these motions, and me and my partner decided that, oh, we need to go food shop, because we had no food in the house. So we're like, let's go food shopping. So we went food shopping. I was contracting while we were going food shopping. And then we're like, right, and I was like, I don't want to cook. Because I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going into labour, or, because sometimes Braxton Hicks and stuff can happen and you have these feelings for weeks and you don't have no baby. So basically I was just dealing with it, and I thought, I can just deal with this. I can still talk through them, I could still speak, I could still laugh, I could still have fun, and I still drove, because my partner doesn't drive. So I do all the driving in the relationship. So basically, yeah, so then we got McDonald's, we sat back here, we were eating, chilling, and then I was just contracting and contracting, like I said, it was quite sporadic. And then I would say it got to about 11:30 at night. I went to the toilet, and obviously it's a bit graphic, but I had a bit of blood and it was quite red. So I rang up Mac straight away, and they said, we need to get you in just to monitor you, because it wasn't like losing my mucus plug. Oh, hello. I'll come and get you in a second. It wasn't like losing my mucus plug or anything. It was like pure red, like period blood, basically. So I had a bit of that. So I rang up Mac, and I was getting a bit worried. And obviously I was still contracting, and I told them on the phone, like, I'm contracting, blah, blah, blah. They were like, right, come in. So I'm fully contracting, by the way. I said to my partner, don't worry about it, because in my pregnancy I had 2 bleeds already. So I've had it in between. They don't know what the reason was, but I did have 2 bleeds in between pregnancy. I would say around 16 weeks and 20 weeks. I had a bleed. So I sort of just said to my partner, like, you stay in bed, you got work tomorrow, I'm going to drive myself to hospital. How the hell I managed that? I was fully contracting while I was driving to hospital. How dangerous. But I was fine, I could still do everything. So I didn't think, oh, I'm definitely not going into labour. because I can still do everything that I wanted to do. So I ended up getting in my car, driving to the hospital, parking up, going into Mac, and they basically, I had to wait for about 20 minutes and then they put me on a monitor. And I literally went on this monitor just to monitor the baby's heart rate and baby movements. And they basically put this thing around you and then they give you like this little clicker. And you basically lie down, you just chill, look at your phone, and you literally click every time the baby moves. My baby was quite lazy in the womb. She would kick when she wanted to, and if she didn't want to. So she was quite lazy in that. And basically she was head down for a really long time. So when I was getting checked, I would say from 20 weeks, she was head down. And every time I went to my midwife appointment, she was head down. So she was ready to go for a long time. But she didn't obviously come, thank the Lord. She came 4 days early, which was really good. So basically, I went in there, they monitored me, and I was like, while I was getting monitored, they took me off and they were like, right, stay here for a sec. I was like, I need to go to the toilet. Went to the toilet. I lost my mucus plug at the hospital. And I was like, oh my God, it's happening. And they were like, right, we're going to check you and just see what's going on. They checked me. I was 4 centimetres. And they were like, right, let's take you up to labour ward. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having a baby. And I was like, Mum, can you go pick up Daniel, my partner? And I was like, oh my God. So my mum went and picked up Daniel, brought him to the hospital. I'm in this room all on my own, like contracting. They were obviously getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm contracting in this little room. And basically, they kept coming and Daniel turned up and then we went upstairs to the labour where the hospital, just let me stop there right now, like the NHS is amazing and we're so lucky to have it. The staff at Wexham Park Hospital were just amazing. They made me feel so safe, so secure. It was an amazing experience and I'm very lucky how mine went. So yeah, so basically they took me upstairs, got upstairs and they were like, right, get cozy, this is your room, blah, blah, blah. They were checking me again. They were like, right, you're 6 centimetres. And I was like, wow, I've just done all that and I don't feel that bad. But they offered me the epidural and I was really like in between having it or not. And then I thought, screw it, I'm gonna have the epidural. So I had it done. Really not as bad as what people think. They just literally lean you over this bed, My partner had my knees and I was sort of crouched over like that. So you sort of have to arch your back and they just do it really quickly. It was done. I didn't notice it because you've got so much adrenaline when you're having a baby. And I think one thing I will say to you as well is be positive. It's gonna hurt. Everything about birth is hurt, but it's so magical. And you've got to think as well, every single contraction that you have brings it closer for you to meet your baby. So think of it like that. Don't be scared, because I feel like when you're scared and you don't think positively about birth, things can go wrong, you can get panicked. And I just was easy breezy. I just took it under my wing and I just dealt with it. Like you just that's the best way. And that's one thing I will say to new mummies is just go with the flow, because it's definitely the best way to be, I promise you. But yeah, so I got checked, so I get sidewashed, I'd start talking about everything. So basically, yeah, I was 6 centimetres and they were like, right, the lady that was in there, they were like, our shift ends at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We would love you to have the baby by 8 a.m. And I was like, oh my God, I hope so. And they were like, we don't know how quick you can dilate and stuff like that. So I had the epidural, like I said. And then I think an hour after that, I've got the paperwork here. Oh, hello, baby. So an hour after that, basically, they checked me again. They were like, right. And no, actually, they didn't even check me. I was like, oh my God, I have this urge and I really need to push. And graphic again, it doesn't feel like it's coming out of your foofy. It is like your bum. You literally feel like you're gonna poo your pants. That is what it feels like. And I kept saying, oh, I don't want to poo. I need a poo. Can you help me? I need a poo. They're like, you don't need a poo. We'll check you. And they're like, wow, we can see her head. She's crowning. Yeah, you were crowning. You were ready to go. So yeah, so basically I was in, duration of my labour was 2 hours and 44 minutes. So I was so lucky. But yeah, it went really fast. I don't really remember everything because it just went so fast, but the staff were amazing. And like, I can't explain to you the feeling of this baby, oh, it's incredible. And the epidural was amazing for me. I didn't get that bad of a, well, my legs didn't get numb or anything like that, so it just literally blocked me from here. So the contractions are hard, I'm not gonna lie, they are hard, but like I said, every single one brings you closer to your baby, so it's amazing. But yeah, it's just, yeah, the epidural was amazing. I probably wouldn't have it next time, but I'm glad I did it for the first time because of like stress and how it feels and stuff. But now I know I can deal with it. Like, I drove myself to the hospital contracting, like I could deal with it. But my pain threshold, I can't even say it. My pain thingy is quite high, obviously. So I found it quite good. Hi baby, do you want to meet everyone? So yeah, and my duration of pushing was 14 minutes. So I literally had the dream birth. I was so lucky. And I obviously went in at, what was the time I went in? It was 23:30, and I ended up having her at 6:34 in the morning. So yeah, it was really positive, really happy. It was lovely. I did tear. I had a 2nd degree tear and I tore my labia. So yeah, I had my legs in stirrups for about 2 hours having all this sewingness done. But it's so worth it, and luckily, like, I didn't have any problems afterwards going to the toilet or weeing or anything like that, so I was very lucky in that department. But I would say for anyone that's having a baby vaginally, get spritzer bits. Oh my god, it was like the dream. I used to, every time I went to the toilet, I'd spray it up, and then I would spray it on my maternity pad, and it would just give it a nice cooling sensation, and it would just kept it really clean and tidy and no infection. But yeah, it was incredible. So I just put that in there and it was brilliant. So I would definitely spritz for bits. It's insane, it's really good. So yeah, it was an amazing experience and I'm so happy. So basically I had her at 6:34, and then that evening I left by 6 o'clock. They just had to do all the baby's checks like there is. And they did this one check, which was crazy. They literally had the baby and they had to like drop her. But obviously they catched her afterwards. But I was like, oh my God, my baby, my baby, don't hurt my baby. But yeah, it was awesome. And I get jealous when my friends, I've had so many friends having babies and getting pregnant at the moment, and it's just, I get jealous that they're going to have a baby, like they're going to the hospital, they're getting through all that sort of, and I'm like, oh, because it's just the most amazing feeling, and it's just a story to tell. Like, we're so lucky to be able to do that and our bodies to do that. I feel so blessed that I was chosen to be able to do it. So yeah, it was insane. So I'll introduce you. So this is my daughter, Ivy Ray. Say hi, Ivy. So yeah, she was born at 6:34, obviously with a mammoth of hair. And they even said to me when she was crowning, they were like, do you want to feel? I was like, yeah. I was like, if there was a mirror, I would have wanted to watch. So they were like, do you want to feel? And I was like, oh my God, she's got so much hair. But yeah, she's, Ivy Ray. So she was born at 6:34. She was 7 pounds 3. So yeah, she was a really good, nice weight. She's 8 weeks today, so it's taken me a while to do this and bring up the guts to even try and do this. But yeah, she's amazing. And it's, oh, sorry, spit up. That is like live video right there, isn't it? Like, she's just come off the boob. So yeah, I'm breastfeeding. Thanks, Ivy. You do that for my video, little spit up. Is that okay? You all right? Yeah, all right. So yeah, like I said, she was 7 pound 3, and she was just pure perfection, like pure perfection. And yeah, I just think it is the most amazing feeling in the world, and being a mama. So I just wanted to introduce myself with that story. I'm gonna try and do as many videos as I can, hopefully weekly videos like vlog styles and must-haves and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I guess she'll introduce more and learn about updates and stuff, and maybe when she gets to 10 weeks I'll do like a 10-week update on what she's doing now, but just a quick one. So she's 8 weeks, she started to smile a lot now, so it's just the most amazing thing when they start smiling at you. Like, you wake up and you go, good morning, and they literally just smile at you with their little gums showing. It's just the cutest thing. Like, she started to grab a little bit more now, which is nice, kicking her legs. So yeah, she's perfect. You can see. Say hello to the vlog. Say hello. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope I did okay for my first video, and I can't wait to do more for you guys, and I hope this gets out to people and people watch and they want to watch more. If you do like this video, please give it a tick, give it a little like for me, and if you like me even more, subscribe to my channel. But yeah, that's it. That's all from me and Ivy Ray. Thank you so much, and hopefully see you so soon. Bye.